And also another really good dude that I love.
Gay.
That's right. He's going to probably call me the G-A-Y word.
Gay.
Looks amazing bald. This man looks great with hair.
Thank you. Okay, Payne, from now on, we are like this.
Ha! Gay!
Yo, what is up, guys? I'm here hitting you up with a new video. New Battlefield of Time season, so we got a new Battlefield of Time guide. Also, guys, if you want to support me, all the links in the description down below. And guys, also thank you for the love and support on the recent video. I saw we got a lot of new people joining, like past day 100 new people came in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And hey, if you're new, subscribe. This is my second take now, because the first time it didn't record the audio, so I have to redo that thing again, but I was speedrunner this time. So for Jinwoo, we're gonna use Dagger Stormbringer. Support, we're gonna bring Sioran, Fisher, Godo, Shadows, Baru, Besti, and Serbi. And for Godo, we're using standard the elemental sword weapon, or more break. Jinwoo, 4-piece toughness, 4-piece obsidian toughness for the crit, we wanna crit. And then Sioran, 4-piece holy and Civ set. Fisher with a full blessing set, and Godo with a 4-piece guardian and a 4-piece wish set. When it comes to the skills, we're gonna bring water, vertical arts, vacuum wave, thunderstorm, overshadow. You can use it, you don't need to. There are many different stats where you actually use overshadow for faster time, but that's for that. And then for the blessings, we're gonna bring Intuit, Bloodlust, Pulverize, and Sharp Perception. Bloodlust can also be replaced for like a mana rampage, can also be replaced for, let's say, a weakness detection, but I wouldn't. Yeah, you can do weakness detection, also works. Or what you can also do is you can use the new one, lightning speed, but you have to keep in mind you need points into the intelligent stat. And for the cores, we're gonna use an ice core and a purple core, and the rest doesn't matter. That's for that, and let's jump into the breakdown. Okay, so here the run starts, and what you want to do is you want to dash forward with Jinwoo. This is fairly simple, and the very first part of this run is probably the RNG heaviest part of it all. So around this spot right here, you basically want to run past these two orcs here in front, and once you ran past through these two orcs, this is the moment where you want to cast your Stormbringer, and do not touch any directional input. Just run through these two, cast your Stormbringer, and either you will kill all the orcs with Stormbringer, then you're good to go. The mini boss spawns. If you don't kill all the orcs with your Stormbringer, you gotta restart the run. Now once the orc spawns, you have to wait a little bit, because the time till you can actually deal damage from is the moment his broadsword is touching his shoulder. We wanna cast Fisher for the buff, and when he's about there, we're gonna use the dagger. So we have the blessing buff from Fisher, then we're gonna use the dagger both times, and ideally he dies. Also, what you need to know, in case you don't know, when you use the daggers, very important, because sometimes you might think like, why is my second hit not dealing the damage it's supposed to deal? Why is it like low damage or something? Do not press any buttons when you use that, because if you press a button too early basic attack, the last hit of the daggers will not connect, and you will lose a lot of damage. So that's why I stopped right here. You see that red flash? That red flash indicates that the last hit of the Baron daggers connected. Okay? So before you press do not press any buttons unless you saw this red flash, in case he's, for example, alive. Now, this is for the first part, very easy. And now for the second part, the boss is super easy. Let me move forward a little bit here. That's actually very simple. I like this boss because it's so simple. So what we want to do here is, once we can actually start doing things, you want to cast your Sioran and you want to cast Shadow Army. Sioran is there, rushes forward, already breaks the boss in half. Then we cast Shadow Army so we can Shadow Step. Now once we Shadow Step, we want to follow up with our Vacuum Wave, and as soon as Godo is basically available, you want to cast your Godo, and as you can see, stopped at the right timing. You see this, the Thunderstorm is available right now. So basically, after pressing Vacuum Wave, you hold down your QTE button, because you can auto trigger or auto transition from the vacuum wave to the thunderstorm, and ideally it looks like this. Go to brakes, you use your thunderstorm. Very important, while in that animation, do not forget to let go of the thunderstorm button, otherwise death might be activate itself and then you cancel your thunderstorm into your death. Happened to me a lot of times. So after activating, do not touch the QTE button anymore. Now what some people might not know is if you break a target and you have Speedrunners as support, Speedrunners has kind of the same effect as Emma, but even a little bit better than that. You can recast your Speedrunner, okay? You can recast. So what you need to do is, while the thunderstorm animation is playing out, recast your Speedrunner because your Speedrunner does a lot of damage. And once your second hit of your thunderstorm connects, this is where you want to use your vertical arts water. And as you can see, the boss already has only 20 bars left. And then you get 2 hits of your vertical arts and he's dead. And yeah, this is the entire run and the entire strat. I think it's fairly simple. Also, if you don't have a Mythic Thunderstorm, it's also fine, because thanks to Godo, the boss states in the break state is so long, you probably can kill him before he even does anything, so it takes you a little bit more time. But also what you could try is, instead you could replace the water vertical arts for like a liberation, for example, and then after using your thunderstorm, you follow up with a liberation and then follow up with a second thunderstorm. Maybe this works out for you to get that extra damage which you need to kill the boss, and then even get a sub 30-second run. But yeah guys, if you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below. I really appreciate it, and see you with the next one. Deuces.